Good evening. The hour of 6 p.m. having arrived, I will call to order this regular meeting of the Planning, Licenses, and Development Committee. This meeting is being broadcast live on Channel 1302. The video is also posted on the city website by the end of the next business day, barring any technical difficulties. Anyone wishing to view a copy of the agenda and supporting materials will find it on the city website. If you are in our audience tonight, you may access the agenda from any mobile device. Copies of the printed agenda are available in the wall pockets just as you entered the meeting room. To receive electronic copies of future agenda packets, please go to the homepage and subscribe to the city meetings email list. The public and other city councilors will be recognized to ask questions and make comments on the agenda items under discussion. After being recognized, all remarks are to be made through the chair. I will not recognize an individual a second time until everyone who wishes has had a chance to speak. Once a motion has been made and seconded, only committee members and the public can speak. Councilors in attendance will have an opportunity at the next council meeting. Anyone who wishes to address the committee is asked to go to one of the microphones in the room and identify themselves by name and address prior to speaking. Written comments from the public will be accepted at the city clerk's office until Tuesday at 1 p.m. I will now call to order this regular meeting of the Planning, Licenses, and Development Committee and declare a quorum present. So thank you everyone for joining us. I see a lot of familiar faces in the audience tonight. I'm really glad about that. We're going to jump right into our first agenda item, and we have Danya Landis and Machina Kitchen and Art Bars request to use city public parking spaces for parklets. So please come on forward. So I realize that we have started this conversation in the past, and we're continuing it tonight. We have some new counselors on the committee this time, and I'd like you to just start at the beginning and let us know what you'd like to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Sorry. So I'm Danya Landis. I'm one of the co-owners at Machina Kitchen and Art Bar, which is over on Court Street. This is my husband, Walker Landis. He is also a co-owner, but he also owns his own business. He's a contractor. I don't know what to call it, but he builds houses from top to bottom, as well as do like indoor renovations. There we go. So he is here to speak about the building portion of our partlet. So if you had any like technical questions, he's the person to ask. So what are we doing here? So we were asking to build a parklet, and if you don't know what a parklet is they are across the cities have been something that has been really valuable, especially through the pandemic. And they are a platform that's built within a parallel parking space out front of your building. And that platform holds seating. It could also be a small park. It could be, little place for any kind of gathering space. But what we're specifically asking for is to have dining on it with food and alcohol. Our parklet, we are asking for 3 parking spaces to take up with our parklet out front of our building at 9 Court Street. This would give us an additional 46 outdoor seats, which is what we've had for the past 2 years with the emergency order. This is a really great solution to what our current situation is because our sidewalk is incredibly narrow. It's the most narrow sidewalk that any restaurant that wants outdoor seating currently has. What also imposes a problem is that they're really beautiful old trees and some parking meters. We don't want to remove any of those, and so we want to make sure that we find a more elegant solution to being able to have tables. We have asked to use our sidewalk and put tables on it like we did last year without the use of the parking spaces, which today I was informed that there were some additional problems with that that I am trying to work out now, but I don't know whether or not that is a viable option for us, and whether or not we'll be able to figure that out. We also want to stress the fact that, like, yes, things are opening up. A lot of us don't have masks on today, but the pandemic is still really real, especially for people who are immunocompromised. And so a lot of those people do not want to eat inside. And our customer base has been incredibly careful, and they know that we are incredibly careful. And so we want to continue to offer that option of still being able to go out and have a good time.